Toonie the tiger. Toon the tiger. Oh, Toonie the tiger. Toon the tiger. So do I get Clarabelle since it's actually been like a week since I've done this? I do. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's get the Clarabelle thing going. Let's get it going before too long. There's nothing I want to buy, dude. I don't even have any jelly beans. Like, what am I doing? What am I looking at? Like, what do I think I'm gonna get out of this, bro? What do I think? But hey, how's it going there, Toons of the world? It's your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toon-tastic video today. Let me find a good invasion. I choose that one. I like that one because my tasks today are just like I gotta do cogs, and that's it. So it's like, if you just got to do cogs, cog in Donald's Dreamland, you basically just do it in an invasion district. You might as well get double points for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Also, I need gags. I'm going to get gags real quick. And once again, today I'm going to be a loser in multi-toon because I really don't care to try to find random people to do buildings with me. It's boring and annoying, and I'm really tired of waiting like 7 years for enough people to show up to the building to help me out. You know, it's not fun to sit around forever and go, okay, here's another episode where I got nothing done. But it happens, and it happens a lot, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm searching for buildings. I'm gonna get my dude Speedy Mega Snoop in here, do some building. It doesn't even matter the size. This one works. I like this one. This one's gonna do just fine. To be honest, I don't even know like where Toonie the Tiger is on the whole journey of Donald's Dreamland. He's probably still in part 1, I'd have to assume. I'm guessing. I didn't even see if my other Toon has gags. He doesn't. I'm gonna have to postpone this building for a little second. Hold on. Always check your gags, kids. Make sure you got gags. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's still in part 1 of DDL, and then he's still got quite a handful of tasks before he gets to part 2, and then part 2 is like very heavily based off of like Cashbot HQ and having to do mints, and that just sounds a whole lot of, no, I just don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. Doing mint after mint after. It's like, hey, you want to do $20 mints? Not really. Too bad. At least on the bright side, finding a group to do a coin mint with that is actually capable is not going to be as bad as trying to find people to do a building with who aren't going to train their level 3 trap every other floor. But I do gotta say, I was streaming Toontown the other day. I know, quite a shocker, right? I was a little upset, and so I was like, you know what'll make me feel better? A game that doesn't require any thought or skill, so I'm just gonna play Toontown. So I did. So I was playing Toontown the other day on stream, and I decided to go into a dollar mint, I think it was, and I could not believe how incompetent some of the people playing the game are. Like, it actually astounded me. We walk up to the first row of cogs, and it's 4 level 10s, and it's like, oh yeah, no brainer, you use 1 fog and 3 trunks, right? So I use a fog, and I'm just waiting for everyone else to choose trunk, because I'm that guy who's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take one for the team, I'll use the first foghorn, I'm okay with it, let's get this going. And so I choose a fog, 2 people choose trunk, and the last guy, this 74 laugh horse, goes, hey, is it alright if I use drop? And I'm like, no. But apparently the other 2 people I was with go, sure, yeah, why not? And I'm like, are you all stupid? And so he used drop, and so I used the 1 fog, they used the 2 trunk, he used drop, which missed, by the way, and we got hit 4 times by all of these stupid cogs, and I'm like, are you all literally dumb? Why are you encouraging him to use drop in the first battle of a mint, by the way? And he's like, well, that way I can train. And I'm like, no! You save that for invasion districts and buildings. You don't do that in a dollar mint. You don't. It's annoying. It slows us down. I should be able to blow through a dollar mint in 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't want to be stuck in there for half an hour waiting for your sorry butt to figure out, hey, maybe this isn't the best place to train. See here, I got 4 level 7s. It's super easy if I could just lure and then take them out one at a time. That is what this building is for. But when you're against 4 level 10s and everybody's only got 70 laugh, you're probably gonna die. Probably. Especially if you're trying to take your time and sound and drop, and it's not gonna work. Toontown's been around for like 13 years now. I'm surprised people still aren't figuring out how to play it properly. This is 2018. Toontown has been around for almost 15 years now. It opened in 2003. 15 years, and people still don't know that Fog and 3 Trunk take out a 10, and if you don't do at least that, then they're not all gonna die. There isn't a whole lot to Toontown. There isn't. You memorize sound combos, and you memorize throw and lure combos, and that's all you really need to know. And there's only like 5 different combos. Like, there isn't a whole lot to memorize. So you got 1 Fog, 3 Trunk, 2 Fog, 2 Awooga / Trunk, and then 3 Fog and an Awooga / Trunk. That's the only 3 sound combos you really need to know in this game, because anything else and you can just overdo it and that'll be fine. And then if you lure and use a cake, it takes out a 10. If you lure and use an organic cake, it takes out an 11. Like, in the basis, those are the 5 things everybody should know about this game. And if you don't know those 5 things, you need to go back to elementary school and figure out how to play a video game correctly. It astounds me. People don't know simple calculation. Like, if you want, you can get all crazy with it and you can learn like all the unique sound combos, like 2 organic foghorns, or how organic Stormcloud will take out a lure 10. You can learn all that if you want, but the core concept of 1 Fog and 3 Trunk, something that you will probably use in 1/3 of your battles, and people don't know that, and it astounds me. I think it's just the age range of the game. Like, they don't care to learn this stuff. They just want to click buttons and gain points, and if they died, they blame everyone else. That's just how it goes. That's how games like this typically go, so I don't know what to say about it. There's some guy waiting at my building just staring at me like he's like, "What's up? How you doing?" No, I don't need the help. It's fine. You're okay. You can move on. Sheriff Boo Boo Whiskertail. Stop staring at me. It's awkward. Thank you. Toontown's an easy game. I've made a million videos on it. If you don't know how to play the game by now, there's no help for you. I'm sorry, there isn't. I go to Toontown this one day to not be frustrated, because I was getting frustrated at the actual skill-based game that I was playing. And I was like, okay, I need something that doesn't require skill, thought, or talent. And I go to Toontown, and there's still people who are just, ugh. But while we're on the topic of Toontown, obviously, because I'm playing Toontown, and this is a Toontown video, and this is a Toontown-oriented channel, and meaning I started on Toontown, I can do whatever I want with it, but it started on Toontown. Most of you guys came here for Toontown. It's probably why you're watching this video, is Toontown. Let's talk about a little bit of Toontown. So TTR did something, finally. Like, it's about time, dude. Like, actually, finally, are you kidding me? It's about flipping time, TTR. They did bug fixes, which is, I mean, it's not much, but it's something, right? Like, the actual update where they genuinely added something new to the game was still last December, and it is now March. But at least they're doing something. And when I say they're doing something, they actually did, like, something. It's amazing because they finally fixed Mac audio, probably. I don't actually know. I don't own a Mac. Macs aren't gaming computers. I don't think anyone should game on a Mac. I'm thinking if you're playing games on a Mac, you're asking for trouble. And if you get trouble, then you really shouldn't complain because you're gaming on a Mac. But I digress. That's not my point. My point is that they finally released the big update to fix Mac audio. And I think it works, but I have gotten mixed signals. Some people tell me that there's still lag and crash, but at least they can hear. Some people say they can't hear, but it could just be some problem with their operating system. I don't know. And to be fair, this is TTR's like 4th time fixing Mac audio. So let's hope this one sticks and that actually works and people can enjoy the game again. And then in addition to that, they did a bunch of other bug fixes like light flickering, and I'm actually not sure what else. That's how little I cared about the bug fixes. Like, they're bug fixes that I didn't even know were bugs, and if I did, I didn't really care about them. I'm still waiting for golf to be fixed again. Like, why is golf still broken? Another one of the things I tried to do on stream to help myself was play some golf, and literally the first hole, I missed the shot because I'm bad, but then the second shot goes in and pops back out, and then the next hole, it literally does the same thing. I'm like, 2 out of the 3 holes I'm playing, it's broken. Like, hello? Fix golf. And then, of course, add stuff that's new. Like, I'm still waiting on that. Field offices are supposed to be coming soon. The silly meter is supposed to be coming soon, but they've been hyping that for 2 years, so I'm not really going to buy it until they actually add it. I know all you kids like your ARGs. Good for you. I don't care about the ARG. I really don't. I'm sorry. And I know you guys want me to care, but I don't. There's nothing you can do to make me care about it. I will care if it actually ties into something being added into the game. But if you remember last month in January, when they released the ARG, and they're like, hey, it's hinting at something, right? And then everyone was telling me, hey, Mega Snoop, something's coming to the game. Be excited. And I'm like, nothing's coming to the game. They're like, you don't know. This might be the time. They might actually add something this time. And they didn't add anything. I'm sorry, but they didn't. And I don't want to be that guy who's like, in your face, but...
I told you so, 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 I told you so.
So yeah, no, they didn't add anything. I'm sorry. You tried, and you really hoped, and I really wish they did. I want them to prove me wrong. I really do. I really hope that one day they prove me wrong, and something amazing comes to the game, and I can just drop everything I'm doing and be excited to play this game. I really, really want that more than... I wouldn't say anything, but I want that more than a lot of things right now. Another building done. What am I looking at cog-wise? That is close, not even anywhere close. I should find a new district with a new invasion. That way I can continue doing this, because I don't want to do this in a non-invasion district. But it looks like, oh, backstabbers. That might work. No way! Dude, I found the horse! Dude, no way, this is the horse! Bro, no, you don't get it. The horse I was talking about, who was so bad at the game, and was like, can I use drop in this mint? I went to Donald's dock randomly on my other tune, and here he is. Oh my goodness, this is him. This is the dude. I'm gonna put him on blast. I don't care. 78 laugh freaking horse. And he's like, can I trade my drop in this dollar mint? Pathetic. Get out of my face, you nerd. Okay, I just wanted to... That made me feel a little bit better. I know it's such a terrible thing to do, but it made me feel a little bit better. That was the horse. I can't believe I found him just randomly on the middle of a Sunday afternoon in Donald's dock in the most random district. But looking at my little notepad here of things to talk about, I'm actually reminded of what one of the bug fixes was that everyone was editing me about on YouTube comments and whatnot. Excuse me, do I know you? Do I know? Do I? Who are you? You can have the building. You can have it. I'll leave it for you. I don't. I'm gonna take this one over here. You whatevering me? Don't whatever me. Pretending to be Mega Snoop. I'll be whoever I want. So, one of the bug fixes was that they fixed the racing trophy count, and then it'll properly tell you when you get a racing trophy or not. And everyone's like, lol, Mega Snoop, you just maxed your tune at 137, lol, but now you're not because they took it away from you. Lol, you're so bad because you're 137, but now you're not 137 anymore. That is a lie. I am still 137. Yeah, legitimately, I went onto my tune right after the update, and I was like, let's take a look at this. Let's see what's going on. And I'm still 137. And so either A, they didn't fix it, or B, they didn't care. Not that I care too much. Like, if I have to do it all over again, I'll just put myself through the annoyance of having to do 50 more races, finally become 137. But really, 50 races is 50 races too many, and I'm just okay with being 137. Just let me be 137, and we'll just kind of put this whole thing behind us. I still think they need to, like, relax a little bit on some of these, like, trophy requirements, like winning 100 races in the races that take, like, a solid 5 minutes. You want me to spend 500 minutes of my life doing this? Like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? How come everything's missing? That's actually, this is dumb. I hate this game. But in case if you're all were wondering, yes, I am still 137, and throw keeps missing. This game's actually dumb. Why am I playing this? Why am I playing this invisible person standing in my kitchen? Why am I putting myself through this? Screw it, I'm just gonna tune up and lure. I'm just... Regular throw isn't working. I got a lure, which granted has lower accuracy, but the fact of the matter is it's still gonna hit more, and for some reason then... See, the lure hits more than the throw, and I have to use the lure so my throw hits, and it's just all dumb. So yeah, even with everything that they fixed, I'm still 137, and I'm okay with that, and I hope they're okay with that because I don't care to do racing anymore. It emotionally drains me, and I think 100 wins in every category is a few too many. I've been saying this for years. I even made a whole video about how Toontown is too grindy and how we can fix it, and I don't think the TTR team cares. Like, props to the other servers who actually listen to this, whether it be ODS or Corporate Clash or whoever else, that are toning down some of these milestones that you have to hit because they realize people don't want to spend 10 hours racing to get one trophy, and then you got to spend another 10 hours on each of the other ones as well. I don't want to spend literally a day's worth of time trying to max racing. That's ridiculous. So TTR, I hope you really get it together and kick it into gear soon. Otherwise you're gonna have a lot of problems on your hand. I just want this game to grow and be good. And there's so many things that can make it good, but they're not doing any of them. I should really just get off the topic of TTR because I spent my whole last Toonie the Tiger episode ranting about the faults of TTR and how it can be better, and I don't need to reiterate myself. I've made so many videos in the past about ideas that could come to TTR, things that can make TTR better, even like talking about specific things like cutting down the grindiness, specifically what can be fixed about racing. So many of these different things. The little things that can be added, WASD, adding stats, adding achievements, and just they don't listen to any of this, so like why do I bother? So instead we're going to talk about the next thing on my list, summer movies! I'm just throwing it out there. I'm going to be first in line for The Incredibles 2. First in line. Incredibles 2 is going to be lit and I can't wait for it. And then I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be okay. Like, if you don't know what it's about already, obviously it's about a family of superheroes. But, like, genuinely, it's about, like, Elastigirl going back to work, and then, like, Bob, Mr. Incredible's got to stay home, and he's got to try to figure out how to raise kids, and then he gets, like, all freaked out, and starts growing, like, a really bad beard, because he's so overworked, and he's, like, wanting to cry. I was like, that's an odd twist to take on a superhero movie. But yeah, I guess I'll watch it. But then another big sequel is coming out for Wreck-It Ralph 2, which not too many people are excited for. But I loved the first Wreck-It Ralph. I did. I thought it was awesome. There aren't too many movies I watch more than once. A lot of the times I go to the movies, I watch a movie, and I'm like, that was an alright movie. I'm gonna never watch it again, but I enjoyed the time I spent there. Wreck-It Ralph was one of those movies I genuinely watched more than once. It probably also helped that at the time of its release, my roommate at the time was obsessed with it, and he made me watch it with him like 4 or 5 times. But it's not like I was against it. I still definitely enjoyed the movie. Running out of jelly beans here. Speedy Mega Soup is actually out of jelly beans. I don't know what to do. That was an interesting time in my life. Wreck-It Ralph was like a big part of my life then because I watched it so many times. Also Smallville. I watched a lot of Smallville and drank a lot of Arizonas. Like, my life was play Call of Duty, go to work, come home, edit a video, watch Smallville, and drink Arizona. Like, that's what I did. That was my life. I ain't even mad. That was kind of cool. Anyway, I digress. Summer movies. There's some good summer movies coming out. Let me know right now in the comment section what you're excited for. Yeah, I watch a lot of movies. I'm a movieaholic. When I'm not working, the one thing I do for fun, besides playing video games, is watch movies. And playing video games is kind of my line of work, so in a sense, I don't even really escape work to play video games. I am just playing video games for work, so in order to escape work, I go to the movies. There's been a lot of really good ones lately, like Jumanji was good, the new Star Wars. There's supposed to be that new Star Wars movie about Han Solo that's coming out in like a few months. April or May or something like that? I don't know, I haven't read. But it's coming soon. And hopefully after this building I'll at least have one task done. And I can do something that isn't running inside of buildings and fighting cogs a million times, because that's getting super repetitive by now. Alright, what else do I have to talk about here? The dentist. So here's something that happened in my life that you may or may not know about. When I was 14 years old, I got braces because one of my teeth came in sideways, and so I had to get that fixed. And so at that time I got braces for a year. And then after the braces came off, there was a permanent metal brace in the bottom of my teeth that just stayed there. So there's always like this metal in my mouth at all times. And it's been there for the past 7 or 8 years. 9 years maybe? It's been a long time. I've had it for quite a while. And lure keeps missing and I want to die. This game sucks. So I always had this metal bracket like just cemented to my teeth up until about a month ago, when part of it broke off and it started dangling around my mouth, and that was not good. I could have cut myself, and the worst part is that like as I was eating one day, it entirely just like ripped off, and like I had to like spit out my food and search through it and find it so that I wasn't eating a piece of metal that was gonna go down my throat and like slice open my esophagus. Yeah, so that was interesting. Anyway, I had to go into the dentist office and they took a look at it, took a new like x-ray laser look at my mouth, and they got a new retainer for me that I can just wear instead of putting a permanent one down there. And they want me to come in tomorrow so they can rip the other half out and then give me my retainer and then never have to go to the dentist ever again. I also chipped a tooth back here from eating pizza, but I'm not going to tell them about that because I don't want to spend another $200 on that. Listen, when you spend your own money on a dentist, you understand how painful it is to go to the dentist. and how you don't want to ever do it again. And I get to go turn this in. Ooh boy! I already have to pay 200 bucks just to get this thing removed, and then for my new retainer. And so I'm not gonna spend more money on a stupid chip tooth. It's not hurting, it's not bothering me. I'm just gonna leave it. It's whatever. Why am I stuck here? What the? Alright, time to finally turn in a task for the first time in like 4 episodes! Woohoo! Alright, what else? 8 cogments. Yeah, no. 20 robber barons. Good meme. Just do this one. It's the one that it keeps like pushing me for, so I'm just gonna do this. Gonna go to Honeymoon on Pajama Place. Here we go. And there it is. Way out there. Alright. I am on my way. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Toonie the Tiger. No, you're not. I haven't been able to sleep. Cog stole my bedspread. Go run by and see Ed. That's dumb. I don't want to go talk to Ed. Ed's mean. Hey, Ed is right here. That's not too far. I like that. I like it when I don't have to run very far and waste part of my life running down a pointless street. Bedspread, something. Number cruncher. Gosh darn it. There was a number cruncher invasion earlier. It wouldn't have to still be around, would it? Nope. I guess I'm just gonna go start looking for number crunchers then. Oh boy. Which reminds me, with tax day coming up soon, don't they have this like invasion on like April something or another where it's just number crunchers in a mega invasion for a whole day? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And so if I hold out until that day, we can do it very easily on that one day. Though I don't necessarily want to wait that long. I might wait that long. You never know. It took me like a month to make the last Toonie the Tiger. Thanking your lucky stars, this one only took a week. And I'm still in an invasion district. I am done. Alright, now I'm actually looking for number crunchers. Here we go. And I forgot to get gags. Whatever. Who cares? So yeah, going to the dentist tomorrow. Should be fun. Oh boy. And the last note I have here is that I finished my girlfriend's computer. It's all set, all put together, ready to go. It functions. I turn it on. It runs. I can play Toontown on it. I don't want to play Toontown on it. I actually installed Toontown on it as like the first thing. And my girlfriend's like, what are you doing? Uninstall that junk. I was like, okay, I'll do what you want. But I even got her like these little LED strips that go along the inside. They only cost me $6, which is incredible. And you can change them different colors and it looks really nice. When you turn on the computer, they all turn on. When you turn off the computer, they all turn off. It's not as cool as the one I have. I have like these really nice blue neons that go in there, and it's very nice. But hers still looks dope, don't get me wrong. 1 number cruncher down, 29 more to go. Here we go. But I'm really happy that I was able to do that for her. It didn't really cost me too much, and I had most of a computer put together anyway just because it was the leftover parts from my old computer. So the specs aren't that great, but I think most everything in that computer is up to date minus the graphics card. So once her and I are together more and we start saving up money, I can probably afford to get her a better graphics card. Also, I should probably wait until graphics cards don't cost an arm and a leg. Like, literally, people are selling their organs to buy a graphics card. Yeah, just because of Bitcoin mining, graphics cards are costing so much. If you don't know, people use the graphics cards to solve complex equations, to farm Bitcoin, and they don't even get a whole lot of Bitcoin out of it. So, with how much Bitcoin costs, the demand of graphics cards have gone up, and we have to wait until that goes down, which it's already on the decline. But you give it another couple months, and then, boy, another number cruncher. It's really not that hard to find number crunchers. I don't know what everyone's complaining about. And the funny thing is that I have it all set up over there, and it's like, as long as you turn it on, it'll run and go, and there's a computer chair at it. But I don't think she'll ever be here to use it. I think we might be moving, and if we do, it just gets packed up and sent to the new place, and she'll get there and set it up herself. And so I just have it all set up over there for no reason. Maybe I can get a friend to come over and play video games with me. I'll like install Toontown or Fortnite on it and be like, hey, good job, let's go. Oh, that was a really tough fight. We almost didn't make it, but then we made it. That was some really clutch strategy that you and I put together, and we make a great team. And then, of course, we'd also play Fortnite. Toontown doesn't require that much thought, effort, or skill. It's a good meme. But seriously, I'm happy that I could do this for her, and I'm honestly happy how grateful she is for. Like, she doesn't take any of this stuff for granted, and she doesn't take advantage of me. She's just super grateful for anything and everything I do for her, and I think that's a really important thing in our relationship, is that we do that for each other. But yeah, I'm pretty close to getting another one of these tasks done, and after I complete that task, I'm probably going to end the video here. I am 1 away from 130 cogs. Oh boy. And then another 10 away from the 140 cogs in Donald's Dreamland, and then maybe I won't get Donald's Dreamland specific tasks and I can actually go out and do stuff. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Donald's Dreamland specific tasks are annoying because every cog is so high level, and it doesn't make it hard. It just makes it annoying. Like there's a difference, Toontown. But that'll be it. That'll be the cog. That is the 130th cog that Toonie the Tiger has fought in the past 5 episodes or something like that. Toonie's not going at a very fast pace. He's trying. He's trying, but he's not going very fast. Funny thing is that I've been doing Toonie the Tiger for like, what, 2 years now? 2.5 years? Almost 3 years now? And he's only this far, and yet he's still farther than other people were. After this song, it's kind of funny. But let's get Toonie all situated here, fill up his gags real quick, and then head over to HQ. We'll end the episode on a good note. I am so prepared to be editing this for the next 4 hours. Oh boy, I've got nothing else to do with my life. Yay. And here we go. Good job. You can carry 70 gags. Oh boy. What am I going to do with that? Carry like 10 more anvils? I might just do that. And what do we got? 70 double talkers. Nope. 10 mints. Sandy Sandman. Ugh, that one hurts my soul. Because it's like, hey, let's run back and forth a lot. I don't want to do that. 100 cogs and Cashbot HQ. It's like you want me to pull my hair out. 10 5-story cog buildings anymore. Nope. You know, you notice how they changed the wording on this? It's now 10 5-story cog buildings instead of 10 5+. Because back in the original TTO, it used to be 5+. It would always say 5+ because Disney anticipated eventually adding higher cog buildings than 5. And so TTR is like, nah, we're not going to do it either. So let's just change all of the coding to say 5 instead of 5+. So if they ever do add a level 6 building, then they might either A, have to change that again, or be super specific with that task where it has to be 5-story, it cannot be 6. But I think I'm just going to go with Smudgy Mascara, and I will start that next time. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for continuously supporting this series. And it's the Toontown video that you get until something happens in the game. I would be grateful. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, God bless, and peace.